Get ready with me while I answer some frequently asked questions and share my makeup routine. First thing in my routine is this Maybelline Grippy Serum. It's really moisturizing and it will become tacky. My first frequently asked question, I get asked a lot, are you still teaching? Yes, I am still teaching. I feel really lucky. I work at a really good school. I teach 11th grade English, and we are starting our Frankenstein unit, and I know that I love it because I get really excited. There's Stetson in the background, by the way. We call him Steady Teddy. Stetson's my little stitch buddy. I am still teaching. This is the Milani Make It Last matte. This is like the perfect combo for me as far as like prepping my skin. I like a more full coverage. I just have really reactive skin. My skin turns red really easily, so I like to cover that. And I can feel the tackiness right now. I've got some like acne scarring from when, you know, I was a teenager and would get pimples right here and then I would pick at them. So maybe one day I'll have that seen about, but for now it's not really a priority. I do like more of a fuller coverage. As far as like my cream products go, I use this Sephora Best Skin to Ever, and I just apply it with a beauty blender. Next frequently asked question is restocks. I've gotten so many DMs on both Instagram and TikTok. When are your canvases restocking? I really want X, Y, and Z. And the short answer is soon. We're kind of in a weird place with restocks in the needlepoint industry. We have seen a huge boom. There are lots of new stitchers. There are lots of new LNSs, and it's kind of putting a strain on different areas of the industry. So canvas, for example, I haven't been able to get new canvas to paint my own designs because it is sold out everywhere. There's a shortage. And that affects the painting houses. Because there's such a huge demand, they're having to hire new painters because they have this big influx in orders. So that is taking time because it takes a really skilled painter to paint a needlepoint canvas professionally. I mean, anybody can paint it, but for it to look really nice, it takes a lot of practice. And so like, for example, if Penny Lynn orders 50 of one design, that one design is hand painted 50 times. And so that takes time. Needlepoint is not a mass produced in a factory craft. So like, that's why you don't see it at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. Restocks are gonna take a while. I just approved the proofs for my golf hats this past week from the painting service. They looked really good. I was very pleased. So those will probably restock in the next 8 to 10 weeks. I know Penny Lynn has ordered much larger quantities than when I initially launched. So hopefully they don't sell out as quickly. I feel like the golf hats went so fast. With all that being said, all of my canvases are on order. So Penny Lynn is trying to get them as quickly as possible. The next product that I use is the Tarte Shape Tape Creamy. I love this stuff. One thing I like about this Shape Tape Creamy is it doesn't feel like I have heavy makeup on. Then I go in with Milani, is the Cheek Kiss Cream Bronzer in Hey Honey. And I just kind of warm up my cheeks a little bit. So yeah, restocks are coming. You're gonna see this across the whole industry. This is not just impacting me. It is impacting everyone. So that's all my cream products. Then I spray this again. Once a setting spray dries, I use the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Brighten. Okay, it looks like this. This is technically a powder foundation, and I have found that these two work really well together because, again, I like a fuller coverage, but I also like a natural blurred finish. And so these look really nice together. And I don't rub it on. I kind of like press it into my face. So my next frequently asked question and I get lots of little private messages about this. Can you just paint your design for me? Can I just buy it straight from you? Do I have to wait on the Penny Lane restock? And the answer is yes, you have to wait on the Penny Lane restock. No, I cannot paint these designs for you. I have licensed these designs to Penny Lane. So they are producing them and they are selling them. Now, I can work with you on a custom design, which I have with several people, worked on some custom designs for them. And I've created the design, painted the design, and shipped it to them. So if that is something that you're interested in, I am more than happy to work with you. Next, I go in with my Laura Geller Baked Full Face Basic. It's got like everything that you need. I get so many compliments on my makeup. So the first thing I do is I go in with this bronzer, and I go over top of where I put the cream bronzer just to warm up my face. And then I do my hairline. Then I use this same brush and I do the blush, and I just get like the apples of my cheek. The first highlighter I use is this one. We got a shimmer one and we have more of like a matte one. I do the matte one first, and I go in with the shimmery one. Frequently asked question is, what eyeshadow do you use? It is my really one makeup splurge product, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Luxury Palette of Pops. These are the colors. They're very shimmery. You do not apply these with a brush. I apply them with my finger. They don't apply the same when you apply them with a brush. So there's something about with your finger, it just goes on so much better. I'm telling you, this looks good even at the end of the school day, after I have taught all day and walked around the classroom and maybe like sweat a little bit because the air will stop working halfway through the day. Next, I go in with my e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil, and I just kind of like follow what's naturally already there. Next, I go in with this Superflush. I missed a frequently asked question, which this question's only been asked once, but I am a nerd. Somebody asked, what is my favorite thing to teach? My favorite book to teach, hands down, is 1,000 Splendid Suns. It is beautifully written, and it will bring emotions out of you that you didn't know a book could bring out of you. It will make you angry. It will make you cry. It will warm your heart. It will also break your heart. I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I'm literally getting goosebumps. If you haven't read 1,000 Splendid Suns, you need to add it to your list. It's beautiful. Again, I have goosebumps on my legs. It's so good. One of the last few things I do is I go in with this L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal Hydrofuge. I wear this in black. L'Oreal, I need it in brown because I have light features and the black is harsh, okay? So if you can make this in brown, that would be so great. This is my favorite by far mascara. Very last step is this L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Just like locks everything in. There's the finished product.